everybody, Yoast is back with another review. Today for you, I have Immortal Peach from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I was sent this set about 3 weeks ago, prior to release. It actually did release today to the masses, so I have had a chance to use it numerous times. I've used the splash several times as well, and this was something that I was looking for. I was looking for a very bright, refreshing peach scent, and granted, I have gotten quite a few, actually, from, I've gotten Bell Ringer, from Summer Break Soaps. I also got Earnest from Gentleman's Nod, and both very good citrusy scents, but I was looking for a pure peach, and this one here totally knocked it out of the park for me. This is like a very bright, refreshing peach. You know, nothing else mixed in with it, straight fruit. Very, very strong. I'd say off the puck alone, you're looking at probably about an 8 to 9. Really smacks you in the face. And the more and more to smell it, I get definitely a very fresh, fruity peach, but I almost get like almost like the peach skin too. Like if that makes sense. If you're smelling a real peach, there's almost a different scent between the actual fruit itself, the flesh of the fruit, and the skin. And I'm picking up both in here. Now, my daughter smelled it once too, and she almost got like, she said like a, what do I call it? One of those peach wine coolers. Kind of like a little bit of a bubbly to it. Bright and crisp, and it's really good. And just like anything else from PAA, you get a very long longevity. Several hours throughout the day, I'm still able to get subtle whiffs of it. You guys know how CK6 formula is already. If you're not, they do offer this in the CK6 formula, which is their high-end vegan line. Very, very good soap. This is what I'll be sharing with tonight, obviously. And once again, let me show you the aftershave here as well. They even have it orange too. Now, he had to use some sandalwood, I think, and something else. Now, granted, there's no actual scent added to it. They just used these ingredients to get this kind of peach, orangey kind of color to go with the peach scent. So that is only in there just to add the color. So they even has it down to the color. And you can see I've already heavy-handed poured this quite a few times. I've even worn this scent on days when I don't use the soap. Once again here, 8 or 9, right off it. Straight in your face peach. The gear for tonight's shave, I will be using my Turtle Ship Shave Co. Anchor Brush. Synthetic knot, one of my favorite in my collection. For the razor, I will be using my 1914 Ever Ready. My go-to single edge. Let's get into it, guys. Hope you guys are having a good day today. I want to take a minute also just to thank you guys for watching and subscribing, commenting, leaving constructive criticism. You know, that's the whole point of this is, you know, we're all a big community and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad you guys choose to listen. And I also value your input just as much. Oh yeah. Bright, fresh, in-your-face peach. Haven't shaved in about 3 days. 2 or 3 days. Now, if you have not used CK6 before, or even if you have, I find it to be a rather thirsty soap. No big deal. But it's one of those things where when I first started using it, I didn't think I lathered it very well. And I've learned over the time just kind of how to work with it. I do think that Badger brushes work a little better with CK6, but I think it's just because they hold a little more water initially. Where with a synthetic, you kind of have to keep adding to it to really get it to keep going, to keep building that lather. Let's see, I'm starting to get a nice, dense, creamy lather with a nice sheen on it. Getting that paintable, getting to that paint stage, as I call it. Making a mess as usual, but hey. Also trim the goatee too. Starting to get too long, I didn't really know how to style it and I was starting to look homeless, so just thought it was time to trim it back some. Glad I did though. Alright guys, gonna jump right into this now. Very good slickness from CK6. Now, I'm not going to talk much about the soap itself because most people already know what CK6 is capable of and you know how good of a performance you can get out of it. But it is one of the better vegan bases on the market. The market's changing all the time, and there have been some really good vegan contenders that have came in and really put CK6, really have challenged CK6. Still, this is by far one of the best vegan bases still on the market. And there again too, if you don't want to spend all the money for the soap and aftershave, the scent projection just off the soap alone is very, very good and definitely will carry. Everybody's having a good night so far. Gonna buff up a few places. If I hold the razor the right way. I'm trying to watch the camera and myself shave in the mirror. There we go. Plenty of residual slickness left to buff. Alright guys, let me rinse off and give you my final thoughts. There we go. Looking good. And I think the trim was much needed. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for it. Getting a good post shave from the CK6 formula. But when it comes to the scent, this is all going to be purely subjective. And it's all going to be if this is what you're looking for. If you're looking for a bright citrusy peach scent, I mean this is it. There's nothing else out there that comes, I mean there's a couple things that are within the wheelhouse, but nothing comes close as far as the projection and how long this lasts. In my opinion, I think this is a very, very good offering, and if you're looking for something like this, definitely check it out. It just released today, and it's gonna be one of my regular rotation for sure. Something I probably won't wear winter time, but you know, spring, summer, maybe even fall, I'll still definitely wear it. Thanks for watching guys, I appreciate you watching as always. Make sure you hit the like button, dislike it if you didn't like it. Make sure you hit subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next episode.